It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Pats and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. To return this, Marcus Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Such an incredible amount of promise in this man and a lot of signs of hope since he went near the top of the draft this spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game, and this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the #1 pick.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
May now on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, or maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Renfro on the catch. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Third down, 1 yard to go. Burrow out of the shotgun. Searches from the pocket. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down, Burrow to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running on second with Moss. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Michael Parsons making that play. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Third and short, it's Burrow. This throw is caught. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New England taking the field, its 2nd series of the game coming up. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air, 3rd and long. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
May. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know one thing from life experience here, Kate. Those big fellas, those linemen, you're going to get a little sour look in this huddle after that sack. When you get that close, inches away from the goal line, these big fellas take so much pride in pounding it in. Instead, well, they go sneak attack, try to throw it, and it blows up in your face. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So 4th down, the Patriots send out the field goal unit, Chad Ryland on the attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Travion Williams now to return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Here's New England ready once again on offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. 1st down, ball at the 36. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that, and that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dax Hill up for the stop. We get a look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft, a group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And leading just 7-3, might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. First down, ball at the 36. They bring the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Burrow. Able to find Renfro here. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Looking to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front as that game draws closer to halftime. James Conner, a big game. 2 touchdowns there. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Travis Etienne with a touchdown run. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing is Burrow. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So 2nd down coming up. Burrow to the air now. That pass caught by Renfro. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Moss gets it from the gun. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow back to throw. Moss hauls it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He'll get this to Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Going play action, May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. To the left with 4th down here.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And this is touchdown right at the 35. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Moss. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. So now here's 3rd and 5. Burrow from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He's got it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He'll get this one to Adams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, it's May. Excellent. Down he goes, the Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's brought down up across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. First punt went 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down throw for May. That's taken in by Henry. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Shakes himself, and they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Polk makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Moss with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
And defensively, he's
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, we got to be right here.